Welcome to Gen Z Uncut. Don't think like that.
Are we doomed? Are we never gonna get good leaders?
What's up, homie? Welcome to Gen Z Uncut, where the only thing we filter is the language.
With your host, who?
No, Sim Natasha.
And Brandy Mora. I can't believe in 2025 you're having such a topic, anti-contraception.
Really?
2025.
And now subscribe huko unajua kuhusu contraception.
Yeah. Watu wanajua ni ati tu wako ignorant about it because niambie ni Gen Z gani hajui about contraception, na hii ni kitu tumekuwa tukifunzwa toka tukue class junior 2 like as ile time HIV ili boom ndio tulianza kufunzwa kila mahali contraception na kuna watu bado. Ngoja kwanza niulize hivi, is it true that some people are allergic to condoms?
Yeah.
Really?
Rubber.
Mimi naonanga watu rubber. Ama ni it sounds like a lie to me. God, it sounds like a lie to me.
And then there are women who go dry.
Oh,
Rubber ina badala. I feel like a pervert.
Now tutakusamea for this episode.
Yeah, so it's women, the women whose bodies dry up once they wanaona rubber, nafu rubber ni kama ina absorb. I don't know, but they just go dry. I don't know. But use lube.
Maybe sekete ibambi bwana. Up your game. Your one is getting dry, up your game.
Then you're
not supposed to.
Nah, for real though, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, kuna hii topic as much as tumekuwa tukifunzwa toka tukiwa wadogo, unajua it is shunned in some cultures and sometimes in like easy places ziko morally upright, they shun it because wanasema it promotes promiscuity. Do you think it does?
Promiscuity is what is it called? The E word, subjective.
Like, do you think it encourages people? You know, to some level I think it does, because you know it's like
but
some
it is
false
subjective. They subjective because sababu promiscuity, you can't say having sex is promiscuity.
No, like with multiple partners and in like short duration of time.
Yes, then yes, it does. I think it does.
To some level, it does give people a false sense of security.
Yeah.
But
false.
It is false, because
what do you mean false?
Because to say,
I mean, you're not gonna get pregnant or get an STI.
Let's say you're using this hapa inishongaje. Let's say an IUD. An IUD might hata ikuangi 100%, inakuanga 99%. It might protect you from a pregnancy, but from an STI, honey, from cervical cancer.
Oh, period, yeah.
You're not gonna get babies. Unadhani ni pull out game, kumbe uliharibiwa cervix kitambo. I'm sorry. By the time when mfanye pap smear, your story.
Aki sistangu, okay.
Imagine
I'm very old as Jayfanya, hata mimi Jayfanya. And my sister told me it's the worst experience.
Hata me I hear people complain about it.
Like
inaletanga watu wanafanya.
They make it look like it's okay. You know, it's a good thing. Uko unaenda kusikia.
Yeah, I saw someone like imitating it from unaona vile like assuming sasa camera iko ndani ya birth canal alafu no assuming like someone was just imitating like anataka uone alikuwa ameandika hapo juu POV ya gynecologist and then sasa akaeka something and then it like I was like no ain't no way you must be playing.
Oh my god.
But usually wanasema ni once every 3 years. So if you get a pap smear now,
I have a question. Actually, I don't know if you're the right person to ask this question.
It could be because my mom is well learned in that
area. So
yeah.
Let me ask you, do you think that the fact that I don't have sex, that I'm celibate, I've been celibate, maybe I'm a virgin.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'm a virgin.
Mary, is that you?
Yes. Yes. Oh, yes.
Do not be afraid.
Anyways, I've never had sex. Is it okay if I never have a pap smear test?
Because to some level I feel like it.
Sindio.
Because utapata cervix. Okay, unless it's like cancer can also be gotten from
genetic ama
genetics
body yako tu yenyewe
mutations your diet okay considering that I think you should still but I'm not sure hii sasa itabidi nimeconsult.
Sasa utanifanya mimi sikuwe virgin ukiniingiza metal zako huko ndani,
si ndio?
Unasikia
au nadhani nitasamea haime nitasema na siguze hiyo okay tufanye hivi tupite round kitu ni important hata sikuandaa hii bed sheet isipokuwa red. That was such a weird culture,
a weird time
bro. Ati mna show off bed sheet.
Wacha hivyo, na kitambo hujaona movies walikuwa wanakuwa hapo wako hapo
ati okay consummate mare mi
sasa
ngoja kuna mali nilisikia
nimeambiwa mimi ni mfupi niache kujifanya niko mrefu.
Nawambianga hivyo, imagine mimi ndo naenda inabidi nitoke kwangu niende nimtolee kitu iko kwa shelf. Somebody get her stool.
Wow, okay. Moving forward.
Also, nilikuwa nasema nini kwanza? Promoting promiscuity. So what do you think?
I think it does.
May feel like if there's enough sensitization.
Honestly, I don't think people would be having as much sex.
But they were having, the reason why there was contraception is because people were having sex irregularly and people it was there and your maana imekuja. It would have never been there if people were doing it the right way. Like,
but do you think HIV kwani mtu alitoa wapi?
Si hiyo nasikia walitoa kwa wanyama. Siko shiwani nilikuwa mdogo nikaambiwa hiyo story.
Kwa monkey.
Lakini sasa shiwani why are you bra? But kuna video fulani we saw someone alirejectiwa na ng'ombe.
Hey
bra.
Wait, how?
Let me show you. Akiri hata niwaoneshe hii video hata sijui kata kubaliwa kuonesha. Ni nani hata alikuwa ananitumia Karis.
What?
Karis, what are you watching?
What is your for you page, sir?
What's going on? Hey,
what? Si mnaongeanga sana. Marriage ni nini basi? Hey, Karis.
Karis amesema anitaki.
Nani bia bibi?
Bro hata sipati. Ndio hii. Ati amenyimwa hadi na ng'ombe bro. Imagine. Hii ni ng'ombe anajaribu kupandilia. Ng'ombe ikatae.
What the fuck?
I know.
Wait, let me see.
I know. Alafu imagine kuna mtu kwa comment section anasema ati always ufai kumexpose hivyo in fact eka jina yake na uso ndio tujue usilale na mtu analala na ng'ombe. Imagine upate magonjwa za ng'ombe inabidi uende vet. Juu hata gynecologist anashangaa what are this? I have never seen this in my entire life. Inakaa kama wewe ndio malaya kumbe chali yako na lala na ng'ombe.
Why are you sleeping with cows? How does a cow turn you on? Hadi.
Unakataliwa hadi na ng'ombe ya ukwelo. Si mtu tunaita ng'ombe this time. It's an actual cow. There's video footage.
Sawa, sasa mimi nalala na madogi.
Wewe na nani?
Nyinyi.
Are you men?
Na mimi nikilala.
No, maybe when he's saying that he means men are dogs. You know.
Oh yeah, we sleep with you.
Mmetupata hapo.
Shida zao.
Exactly. It's
mbona unataka kuonyeshana hivi alafu
no ndio mtu ajue asilale na huyo msee. Wewe unaweza taka kulala na dema na dogi.
Whatever time mnafanyanga in the closet atujui.
But see bestiality.
Stop being judgmental.
I will be bestiality.
Mimi si judgmental kwa kitu yote lakini bestiality.
I am.
Yes. Why are you? No.
Yeah, forget about that.
What is wrong?
This is a cow. No, atuiti mtu si mtu anakaa vibaya. It's an actual cow, a mole.
Ameenda kupindua
ng'ombe. Kwanza hiyo ni animal abuse. Bestiality.
Imagine hiyo ng'ombe inaweza za nini?
I'm not supporting anything. I'm not saying nini but ni shida zake.
Ni shida zake lakini
kila mtu ako cycle. Everyone is cycle.
Everyone is cycle but we are not fucking cows.
Wewe hiyo shida yake. Hiyo ndo zimemuonyesha hivyo.
No, ni sawa kama zimemuonyesha hivyo he needs to bear with the consequences including people knowing that you're sleeping. You tried to do that to the cow and it still rejected you. you need to be, everything you do you need to be ready for the consequences.
Imagine if he has a wife. Unamaliza kulala na ng'ombe unaenda kulala na bibi yako.
Imagine.
What led yeye kulala na?
I doesn't matter. Unataka kusema ng'ombe ni mseduce. Unajua hivyo ndio mnasemanga madem waliwa seduce. Unataka kusema ng'ombe ilikuja kuambia dale. Look at this milkies.
You want some more milk?
I'm just saying like this. Instead of you post na kufanya hiyo nini, why can't you use your brain peleka mtu rehab? Why can't you do that?
No, sometimes you need to be shamed out of your behavior.
Unakuwa shamed na yeye hakui shamed because at the end of the day maybe akili haifanyi. Mbona usimpeleke?
Kama akili haifanyi haoni hiyo shame. Aski vibaya hata
kama vizuri tu ako sawa, amevaa vizuri.
Mtu
amevaa vizuri.
This is a sane man who needs to be.
Exactly. He was lucky ashamed. Actually, he was lucky ashamed juu alikuwa anaangalia around akifuta.
He knows it's wrong.
Instead of you guys
actually tutakutumia tu hii video DM.
I'm not saying
you one video. Unadhani tunajua
telling me that shit.
Ni ng'ombe.
I'm not saying any shit about that shit anymore. Lakini wauliza aje. Instead of you being judgmental, why can't you come up with a plan ya kusaidia huyo mtu? Take a step, mtafute mpeleke rehabilitation, muulize
what's happening, kuna rehab kupeleka bestiality. Watu wanafanya bestiality.
Unajua watu wanafanya vitu hizo wanaenda ngapi prison? Hiyo ni animal abuse na bestiality.
What led to
prison ndio. Hakuna mambo ya what led. Hapa we cannot think about what led you to sleeping with a cow.
Unalidiwa na
unaweza kulead.
The same question I'm asking ndo unaniuliza.
Sawa, hebu niulize.
Hapa hakuna valid. Hakuna jibu. Unakumbuka ile song kiniambia there is no validation for rape and murder. This is raping a cow.
What led to him sleeping with a cow?
Hebu tuambie
ni mashetani.
Ni mashetani.
Na anafaa kwa
basi.
Huyu asai kwa huyu.
Let me ask, mkimulika into the nini, what impact does it change?
Atakuwa shame datarudia.
Hakuna hizi vitu zimekuwa zikihappen.
Unajua in the same situation ukisema
kama imekuwa ikihappen, the reason inaendelea kuhappen is because people are not being shamed enough.
And at the same time kumruhusu afanye hivyo because don't shame him. It's the same situation with rapists.
Yeah.
Rapists need to be shamed.
They need to be we don't need to know why you couldn't put your pee in your pants. In it the Holy Spirit una lack.
Holy Spirit una lack.
Control. No, the fruits. Cause
gifts.
You are ni mashetani, bro.
No self-control.
Self-control
is part of contraceptive. Self-control is part of contraceptive.
If someone can do such a thing, hata ukimulika, hata jali, maybe hata yuko simple social media, naelewa. But can't you come with something yenye mnasema like mnamwashema? Yeah, of course it's okay.
Because it is
unataka tumsaidie aje, tumwende tumuongeleshe, tumwambie you should not fuck a cow.
Prison.
Prison. Hiyo ni raping a cow.
Ukipeleka prison naenda kulana manyumo huko nyuma.
Wacha hata aende afanywe vile anafanyia ng'ombe.
That is the rehabilitation of criminals. He's a criminal.
See, apparently it's okay to be raping animals. If it's okay to be raping animals, I'm sure he feels nothing about being raped in a prison.
Oh, period.
I'm sure he feels nothing about that.
What's your comeback? Nothing. Contraceptives.
Anyway, another myth about contraceptives ni vile tulifunzwa tukiwa wadogo tuliambiwa hizi ni vitu zinafanywa kwa ndoa, especially zile za 7 years.
Yeah.
Do you think ni za ndoa peke yake?
First of all, I don't even want you to put contraceptives in your body. Let's start there.
Why? May think you should.
Kwa sababu I literally saw a video of someone who was going to get her brain opened watoe tumor because ilikosiwa na contraceptives.
But pia UV rays imepata tukapata cancer, so tustembe nje.
But that is different, Brandy.
It's not.
What do you mean it's not?
It's because okay.
What?
Yes, contraceptive loki ni wewe umejiekea, but you're doing it for a good purpose.
A good purpose is to not get pregnant, so you'd rather get a brain tumor than get pregnant.
But that is a side effect. It's not supposed to happen. It was a bad side effect. Okay, because people are getting accidents, let's not drive cars.
No.
Exactly, that was one.
No, let's drive safer in this situation. Let's use safe contraceptives.
Yeah, and apparently doctors these doctors that you are putting, they say it's safe. So if they say it's safe, wewe utajuaje IUD itafanya nipewe tumor? Si madaktari wanatuambia.
Si you do your research. Zimeandikwa side effects zote lazima zikuwe hapo hivyo.
Kila kitu. Okay, basi tuambie ni gani haina side effect yenye tunafaa.
Si you do your research kabla uweke kwa mwili yako.
Zote ziko na side effects.
Condom iko na side effects gani brand?
Except hiyo sasa. Hiyo
kuna female
na hao wenye pia wanasema ati wako allergic. Siwaamini lakini ni sawa insist.
There is also abstaining.
And abstaining is true, but sasa unajua hatuwezi ambia abstaining, tumejaribu kuambia watu abstaining for years.
What is the purpose of
they have
putting
never
an
abstained.
IUD?
See, you prevent pregnancy. Family planning.
Why are you getting an IUD if you're not in a family?
Why are you having sex question. And you're not married?
That's my question.
Exactly. It's happening. Atuwezi kuja huku kuwa shame. It's happening. It has been normalized.
And I'm not shaming anyone. I just asked a question.
See, you're asking like, them why you having
why you having contraceptives that is long term when you are not in a marriage.
See, because you are planning to have sex for the next 7 years. And you don't want kids for the next 7 years.
Na see, you do something that
pia inatolewangwa.
Okay.
Yeah. Hii haikwangi permanent. The permanent ones ni zile za kukata tubes.
Okay.
Na hao wanakuanga wameamua wallahi billahi on God come rain come sunshine I don't want a kid. Hao ndo wanaendanga kukata. Na mimi naweza
lakini niko na swali, is vasectomy reversible?
No.
Okay.
Hizi vitu zote okay, anyway. Tulikuwa
contraceptives. Oh, vasectomy is also a contraceptive. And I strongly believe that contraceptives should be more on the male side than the female side.
But that's okay, that is one of the defective of contraception. The reason why I think nilisoma on the internet, the reason why it's they use female is because female only are productive only once a month. So it's easy to control. But men are productive every day.
What?
No, but to be
that's
real.
Dumb. That's really dumb. Ebu explain.
It's not dumb.
It is dumb. It's a dumb.
Because we only need to control.
Men are the ones that are supposed to be controlled. Considering
yes.
If I get pregnant, when it's 9 months, and then another man, huyu mwanaume mwenye amenipea mimba anaweza kupea 19 more other women in that.
Yes. That was also my opinion. Nikianza kusoma hiyo segment.
Where did your opinion change?
It changed because is it easy to control 369 or 12? 366 ama 12.
What do you mean?
We can only be productive once a month. So it's 12. Ama is it easier to control? They are productive 360 every day of their 32. Science si kama religion ye isha kwa lined up. People have to experiment. Ni binadamu mwenye ni binadamu si God and try things. So obviously hezi kwa me figure out how to control 366 over 12. That was the logic they were using to put birth control for women.
Honestly, I don't think that is it, but okay.
According to my research, that was it. And at first I was like, men are the ones who are always productive. Sini wao wanafaa wachunge.
I genuinely think they did it on women because it is easier to control women than to but okay.
And the other reason why it's easy to make women take contraceptives is because they take more of the consequences. Unajua mwanaume anasema si mimi nabeba ball si mezi.
But
sasa mimi itabidi nimemeza kwa sitaki ball.
What I'm trying to say is I think they did it on women first, not because
yes, kuna some level of misogyny.
That is what I'm saying.
It's true, but there are also more reasons. Apart from the other reasons. Yeah, apart from the other
because
reasons.
Honestly,
obviously, misogyny because men have always been obsessed with controlling.
They have started to look into men after women have started speaking up and saying that these contraceptives are bad for them. So they have started to think about, women wameanza ku notice even men can use the contraceptive. So that is because honestly, if they gave the same time they gave to making female contraceptives to male contraceptives, we will be at the same level. But
but honestly, as a woman, wewe ndio usiseme ati my man is gonna, your man might not. Na yeye hata beba ball, hata toka job juu ya ball, hata furama pua, hata kosa hairline, hata poteza hairline juu ya kulactate.
But honestly, just do your research. Because nimetoka juzi kuona, yes, I know the love might be so good and you want to love him forever, but make sure you understand exactly what you're putting in your body to the T. because msichana ni eti anaenda surgery for 8 hours 8 hours kwenda kufunguliwa kichwa. Exception, it's a lot of stories coming up.
But sasa we also have more people who have used the same and they're okay.
There are other people who can't give birth anymore because of those same contraceptives.
Sisi katai haina side effects.
It does.
Nasema kila medicine inakuanga na side effects.
At the end of the day, go research about the side effects. Look, if in case it happens to you, are you down to have the consequences with you forever? Yeah, that's all I'm trying to say. You know, it's good to be protected, but at what cost? So honestly, you might as well not just have sex. Just say.
By the way, another very safe contraception is abstinence. By the way,
like you see must for real. Because if you're not married, oh God, you see must.
Even if you are married and you're not ready to have a kid, but
nani
aliambia hata najua nani aliambia wanawake that marriage ni watoto.
Like unasema if you're not married, like unajua ukiwa hauko married, you are moving, you might not be with one partner for 7 years. You might have several partners for 7 years. Because like this guy did not satisfy you, you go to another one. You go to another one. And you're having sex with all of you. See, must for real. No, if for marriage it makes more sense to have a long-term contraceptive because sababu this is your husband. This is, you know, someone
for marriage that I think will make less sense because according to African culture the whole point of a marriage is a kid. So
but you're trying to keep that out though.
Me I feel kwanza kama uko single na uko ready for a child eke hiyo ya 7 years. Hiyo kitu inatolewango. When you're ready to have kids.
But at the end of the day decision ni yako, you know. Whether to have or not to have sex and contraceptives. Yeah,
honestly hata sijui kama niko na any more to say.
Hakuna contraceptives za si pia kuna kufunga your ovaries.
Si ndio hiyo ni permanent.
Si permanent.
Oh, hiyo ni just tie. Only ni juu ile story infertility, like zingine ni irreversible. Sasa
kama hiyo ya kutie your tubes, I'd rather because if you are in a marriage, tying your tubes is good because like you can go and tie them when you're ready to have a kid.
No, if you just
alafu mimi kusema oh my God, the reason why I think now I understand what I'm trying to say. Hata mimi sikuwa nimeelewa kidogo. The reason why I'm saying it's not reasonable to have an IUD as a single person, it's because it's better when you use a condom, either female or the male one. Kwa sababu when you are single you are more likely to get STIs and STDs. So that was my argument, my bad.
But so unajua, then again we can't pick and choose the people nye watachukua. Kuna mwenye sasa tuseme assuming mtu genuinely deadass ako allergic to rubber, atumie nini? Uwezi mwambia
Mungu ashakwambia ufai kufanya sex.
Uwezi leta mambo ya Mungu. Mungu hata hakuwa anataka mtumie rubber mwanzo.
Real hakuwa anataka have sex.
Zia alikuwa anataka have sex mjaze dunia, lakini just in case you did not realize dunia ishaja. You cannot stop giving birth like sheep.
Like rabbits anyways.
And rats.
Yeah. Then you can use an IUD. I don't know.
I feel like you should use you should
or tie your tubes, I mean.
Hata hiyo ni equally dangerous.
Because
what so many people, okay, so not so many people, a number of people have tried their tubes and they have still gotten pregnant. Yeah.
Yes, just
is it vitu zote zikuwa 99%.
But I'd rather you get pregnant and go to what is this place? Maristops than get a brain tumor.
But brain tumor you can get it from literally anything. If we started overthinking everything like
that's not overthinking.
It is overthinking cause
whoa, that's invalidating.
It is not invalidating cause there's no way you're gonna tell me I cannot use this medication because there's a chance I could get this. Like I cannot. If we do that, there's so many things we wouldn't be doing. We wouldn't be braiding our hair because there's a chance we would get something. We wouldn't.
There's the percentage of brain tumor with IUDs with contraceptives.
It's very low. It's the exception. Oh yes, vasectomy is reversible. We are sorry. Go get that vasectomy.
Actually, I think that is what. Yeah,
it is reversible. Tell that man to go get that vasectomy. Don't want a kid. Nilikwambia hawezi enda juu si wao wanabeba consequences and that's why it is better if women do it because tuseme tu ukweli Ni nani ataumia msipoweka kinga?
Lakini si tujam tu tukose kuwapea.
Si ndio hivyo watu hufanya. Na vile watu walirealize wanaweza acha kupewa. Why do you mimi hata I don't think scientists wanani. Simnunue. Mbona hamjakuwa mkifanya hivyo?
Hebu sikizeni na msikize vizuri. Nimeuliza ChatGPT percentage of people with the effects of
tumor. Ulikuwa unatafuta tumor. People who get tumors from contraception.
But it doesn't matter at the end of the day effects.
Okay, side effects. Kila dawa kwa na side
there's something else and there's something else.
Nilikuwa nataka utafute kitu extreme hivyo. Hawezi pata kitu haina side effect. Hizi vitu zinatengenezwa kwa lab zikose kuwa na side effect aje. Hata dawa ya home iko na side effect. Drowsiness.
Surely that is
okay. It is side effect. Hebu imagine una drive alafu kwe drowsy.
Effects of
it is a side effect. Ama unadhani ulikuwa una enjoy kuambiwa stop sleeping in class, get out of my class, go kneel outside.
So niandike with serious.
No, after tumor hiyo severe.
Sawa.
Hizo kubwa zenye unasema cause hakuna kitu imetengenezwa kwa lab. Hakuna kitu unnatural uta-consume isikuwe na side effect.
Percentage of people with contraceptives. But at the end of the day, unajua anyway ni sawa. You guys can just
zote hukuwa na side effects. You just need to know ni side effect gani unaweza handle.
Denominator ni if it's not that deep, just
yes, that has always been a solution, but that has never worked, and that's why contraceptives came in.
Severe side effects.
Watu wangekuwa na abstain hata contraceptives azingewaitengenezwa.
Severe side effects kama blood clots, strokes, severe depression. Hiyo ni depression ni
hiyo ni a big deal bro. Severe kwanza umenaita severe depression. It's not just the regular depression.
Ni 1% to 2%, and then there is mild relax.
Inakuanga 1%.
Mild to moderate side effects ni 10 to 30%. Hiyo ni kama weight gain, mood changes. IUDs hiyo ni from pills, implants and injections. Sawa? IUDs severe effects ni uterine perforation, pelvic inflammatory diseases.
Na ati na wanaume wanasema wanadungwa naye. Wewe kwenda nikiwa mimi na IUD alafu mtu ananiambia anadungwa. Shauri yako.
Ni 1% of the cases. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. It's normally the exception.
Mild to moderate side effects, cramping, spotting, irregular periods 10 to 20%. Who do you love? Is it sex that you want this much?
No, my point is if you want sex, unajua kuna mtu hata umwambia abstain kutoka leo hadi December hata abstain. So for such a person
usually less than
usiatumie tu contraceptives. Just sasa abstinence hadi lini? Obviously hiyo haijawahi work.
So important note, risk of severe side effects increases with factors like smoking, drinking and certain health conditions.
Si hata drugs tunatumianga tukijua iko na side effects, but because people want to be
hormonal options like copper IUDs have different side effect profiles. If you're looking for
in short, but if honestly, if you're sexually active,
you do that.
Please unless unataka kuzaa sasa who are we to tell you? And what a beautiful thing. Because some people do want to be mothers, and it is beautiful to see.
Very beautiful.
Could have been me.
Anyways, me tu nikiulizwa my opinion as Nosim Natasha, mimi ningekwambia tu funga miguu, but you know there is IUDs too. You have been chilling with Nosim Natasha
and Brandy Mora.
Make sure you subscribe, comment and share.
See you next week.
Na ufunge miguu please.
Ama tumia contraceptives.
Funga miguu.